Welcome back to my channel. Today, I believe we have a message from Mitzu. I'm just going to let him get to it. Hello. Today, I wanted to say you need to take elevator out of your head mind temple and ride it all the way down to your heart temple. And take a seat. Take a seat there. Look around. Tell me what you see. What do you see there? Who do you see there? And what do you look like when you're sitting there? Do it for me. Close your eyes and just breathe. Travel from your brain center down to your feeling center, down to your heart where love radiates. Take a seat down. What does it look like there? What do you look like there? I want to know. Who do you meet there? Who is your heart peopled with? That will tell you a lot about yourself and what you feel about the people around you in your life. Who you people your heart temple with. What kind of love do you resonate with for them? And what kind of love do they resonate back with for you? Because we are in the midst of trying to create a union between the divine and the human. And the only real place to do that is in your own heart temple. You create whatever you want it to look like. Angela started out with a beanbag chair, a table and a light. And now it has windows going sky high with a view of mountains, water. It's all in your own creative imaginings. You need to take time and rest your thoughts and go in and create the space that is your happy place, that is a place where you can go and find support. You will find your highest peace, your highest divine in that space. And when you align with that being, have a confab with that being, you will find out more about what resonates with you and what you're here to do. If it's not fun, you're not really here to do that. If it's not fun, you're not really here to do that. Even some of the jobs that you guys would think of as not fun, they're fun for the people that do them, like the surgeons. Yes, highly stressful, but it's fun to save a life. It's fun for them to save a life. So let's start a ring drawing. See what else the energies have to say. And let's see. So now we have Taya was upright. That's a very good sign. Let me go ahead with Taya was upright and just read the book and let you guys know what Ralph Bloom had to say about this room upright. We've read the downward position, the reverse position, and now we have the upright position. Here it is. I turn right to it. This is the rune of the spiritual warrior. Always the battle of the spiritual warrior is with the self. And that is that push and pull you feel where you're a little agitated about a particular thing in your life and you're needing to figure out what you must need to shed in order to proceed. Funding a will through action, yet unattached to outcome. Remaining mindful that all you can really do is stay out of your own way and let the will of heaven, your divine nature, flow through you. These are among the hallmarks of a spiritual warrior. So you have to allow the being that planned this, that planned to come into the meat body and experience life, to flow through you so you can have a united will, because the angel can't do it without you. The only way the angel can really express itself fully through the body is with the human's help, with that human's desire to be the fullest potential that they can be. Some people in the past may not have called it uniting with the divine or angels. They may have called it something else, but it's still the same thing. Finding that moment, that light within that allows you to have so much compassion for yourself that you start co-creating the life you really want yourself to live. And you do that by having fun. Embodied in this rune is the energy of discrimination, the sword-like quality that enables you to cut away the old, the dead, the extraneous. And yet, the warrior rune comes certain knowledge that the universe always has the first move. Yes, so the universe is what moves. That is, the universe with you and you the human and your united divine. United, that is the key for the universe to actually move in your favor. But you have to really get out of your own way and realize that the universe does have the first move. Patience is a virtue of this rune, and it recalls the words of St. Augustine, that the reward of patience is patience. Patience is one of those things that if you have it, you know what it is. If you don't have it, it's hard to know what it is. But in order to fulfill everything you need to fulfill, you have to have patience with yourself. Patience with learning to communicate in a new way with yourself. Learning to love yourself in a brand new way. Find something that you can do and find as self-pampering. Angie, right now, most of her self-pampering is, well, this. She loves to do this, and she loves to exercise. That's her idea of self-pampering. It gives her a sense of, she feels like she's done something really good for herself, and that makes her feel like she's pampered herself. Sometimes cleaning the house can be self-pampering so that you have a better environment in which to live. Here you are asked to look within, to delve down to the foundations of life itself. Only in doing so can you hope to meet the deepest needs of your nature and tap into your most profound resources. The molding of character is at issue when you draw tie-wise. So, the inner work that you do, and it's not really work, it's play. If you're in a state that isn't bad and you go down in there, it's all play. It only feels like work if you have fear or if you are stressed out about something in your life. But you can let go of that fear and it'll be all play. All play. Even when things that are a little disturbing, that seem to knock you off your foundation, are revealed to you, you take it in stride. Associated with this rune are the sun's masculine energy and active principle. The urge for conquest is powerful here, especially self-conquest, which is a lifelong pursuit and calls for awareness, single-mindedness, and the willingness to undergo your passage with compassion and total trust. Yes, you have to undergo these passages with total trust in your divine self. No one else can be you for you. No one else can be you for you. You have to totally trust your divine nature to figure it all out in every now moment, in every now decision. That is a hell yes. When that occurs, trust the divine to figure it out and take the steps that are hell yes towards that. When the rune comes in response to a relationship issue, it indicates that the relationship is both timely and providential. The bond is a real one. There is work for you to do together. So there is always work for you and your divine self to do together. As a matter of fact, you really shouldn't be working without your divine self. And in the 3D, the divine self can't work without the human body. It needs that human body in order to experience and grow and do the things that it set out to do, or else it wouldn't have chosen a human body. If the issue concerns devotion to a cause, an idea, or path of conduct, the warrior rune counsels perseverance, although at times the kind of perseverance that's called for is patience. You may, like Angela, she wrote most of a poetry book a few years ago, like 2, 3 now, and she wants to get back to it and make sure the book is ready and get it out, but at the same time, the flow doesn't seem to be there for her. So she is patiently waiting for the flow to tell her it's time to start editing, or at least writing a little more poetry that goes into that book, because the poetry she's written recently hasn't really been of the theme that most of the book is, and she's got to decide if certain poems fit, or if she's going to put them in a totally separate book. And that may be the point she's at now, and then deciding whether or not to write more. But it calls for her to be patient, as impatient as she wants to be with it. A rune of courage and dedication. In ancient times, Taiwaz was the glyph that warriors painted on their shields for battle. Now the same symbol strengthens our resolve to align self with self. That's what, like, most of the angels are coming through to say. We need to align. You need to align yourself with yourself. There's more than one self. There's a human self, and then there's the divine self. And it wreaks havoc in your life. You will be very uncomfortable. You'll find places that you're really uncomfortable if you don't align with your divine being and make those decisions that make you more comfortable, because they are divinely aligned, and they will be fun. They will be fun for you to do. Let's see what other next rune we got. Let's see what the next rune is. Harvest. Aligning self with self gets Jera, the harvest. Again, we're talking about those things that you feel are divine hell yeses. If you've been planting seeds towards those, they are getting ready to harvest. They'll be ready to harvest probably right now, because we've gotten it twice in the past 2 days, 3 days. They're ready to harvest. Look, set your goals towards harvesting the rewards of the work that play that you have been doing. It is time now to harvest it. It is time now to harvest it. The farmer doesn't let the wheat go unharvested, doesn't let the tomatoes go unharvested. They harvest it before it gets too ripe to eat. Now, while these won't get too ripe to eat, they're now ready to be harvested. These gifts, all the fun that you've been having, building towards your divine goals, are ready to be harvested. So trust that. Trust that. Do the hell yeses. Keep doing the hell yeses. It's working perfectly because your harvest is coming. Let's see what's next. Fertility. The harvest is a very fertile harvest. There's lots of gains in what you've been doing. You may not have seen results yet, but there's lots of gain. Like with any new routine, it is maybe difficult to see the results at first. But as with like an exercise routine, you'll start seeing your muscles tighten the way you want. You'll start seeing the way your clothes fit differently. And you'll start feeling an overall more energetic than you were. These are the fertile things that you're going to be getting from what you've been doing so far. Keep doing it. Keep stepping out of your own way. Keep just saying yes to life, yes to love, yes to happiness, yes to fun. And you will find where you're supposed to belong. Keep saying yes. It's a fertile time. It's a fertile time. Your harvest is going to be a big one. Your harvest is going to be a big one. Let's see what is next. Let's see. This and here. Now, strength. We will talk about strength and weaknesses. When you have a strength that is within your divine nature, and you aren't aligned with your divine, you're full of fear and worry and doubt and self-loathing or whatever, then your strength can be used against you. Your strength can be used against you. It will wreak havoc. It will be a weakness instead of a strength. But if you go and divinely align with your angel, with your divine self, and you seek that purpose and you have fun, then your strength will not only be a strength, but it'll bolster every other thing in your life. It will be a good, strong foundation. But you can't do it if you're not using that strength because you don't know that you actually have it, or you're refusing it because you're afraid of it. It will wreak havoc in your life and make you very, very uncomfortable until you start dealing with it. So remember, your strength can become a weakness if you ignore it. Let's see what's next. Separation and retreat. Right now you might be going on a trip. As I've been asking, you need to at the very least go on a trip from your head to your heart. Align yourself properly. You will feel the love channels flowing through you. You will notice it in how much more focus that each individual seems when you look at them. You will be starting to see their divine selves even if they don't see it or aren't aligned, you will be starting to see their divine selves. And you might be starting to be noticed by people that you weren't noticed by before, because you're so in line with yourself that it's causing beings who are ready to start aligning with themselves, humans that are starting to consider themselves with compassion and love and ready to align. Well, you'll be finding those people and helping them understand that they too can align. But you may be called to and motivated to go into action, to separate yourself from what you normally know and go into the unknown, like we would like you to do, and just say yes. It doesn't matter what the outcome really is in the end. If it's a divine yes and you have fun doing it, it's going to align perfectly with the purposes of your angel. We'll get one more, and we'll let Angie come back. Let's see. So we've got the opposite of initiation. Now the initiation's over. It's over. Now it is time to enjoy building your heart temple from the ground up. And while you're building your heart temple, you're building your heart temple with those things that you divinely are inspired to do. That you're the beings that you're divinely inspired to see and communicate with and love and compassion and build things with. But remember, you're invited from here, the thinky thinker, to the heart temple, the feely feeler, where you can really feel what you're supposed to do. Because the thinky thinker can think you out of anything or into anything, but it's not necessarily in a line with you. So if you go down deep into your heart temple and you have a confab with yourself, you will find those things that are aligned, truly aligned with who you are. It's time. It's time. It's time to go out of your comfort zone, to separate from that comfort zone of always thinking you know what's coming next. Because if you know what's coming next, you may not be divinely aligned. Thank you very much. I'm Mitzu, and I've really enjoyed channeling through her. And I will let Angie come back, and I will see you next time that it's my turn to channel. Very fun, very fun. So remember, you are being cordially invited within yourself. Your angel wants to have a confab with you. Your angel loves you. Your angel misses out on you if you aren't divinely aligned. Misses out on all of the power that it is intending for you to have in your life. It wants you to co-create with it. That was the intended purpose for your life, was you to find yourself inside yourself and align yourself with self, filling yourself full of love and light and compassion, and do what is fun and fulfilling to the deepest depths of who you are. It will bring you what you need. As Jesua said, you're not really supposed to think too hard about where your money is coming from. Let God, i.e. your divine self, provide all of the information that you need to say yes to that will bring you what is intended for you. I really, really, really love doing this, and I don't think I'm going to stop anytime soon. Uh, Comment down below. Tell me what it is that you think your heart temple should be built with. What it is that you like inside. And how old did you start with your first image of self on the inside of your temple? Mine started as a 6 or 7-year-old. I love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Bye.